Now we're going to add some atmosphere effect, and we're also going to work with the water surface. So let's do this one. We'll go first to water, lake, and right here we're going to the water shader. So what I want to do, it is decrease of the roughness just a little bit and decrease size of the waves. Okay, we also probably wind patch, just leave it as default, but I want to go in a subsurface effect. And right here, I want to increase transparency just slightly up and decay at maybe to 20-30 meters. So I want to see these rocks right here around so that they will come up kind of nicely. Let me also look until we here. I want to go to the rocks, and it seems like they look okay. Okay, altitude 10. I think this is about right, so I will just leave it like this. We have the nice water. Inner reflections, I'll just pop up a little bit highlights and tan, so it will give it nice effect. Master reflection is fine. We could actually add additional kind of foam, but not, I think for this one we'll just fine. We'll leave it like this. Let's go next to our lighting, and I'm going to sunlight, and I want to bring sun a little bit down and a little bit more to open right here, this area preview. So we'll go select positioning and just move slightly out, so you can see we kind of start highlighting this area, and take this and bring maybe to about 14, 15, somewhere around this, little bit down sun, so we have it longer shadows, a little bit more golden hour kind of preview. Okay, in atmosphere, we go in atmosphere settings, and I want to increase a little bit haze for the far, and also take the blue sky and bring to more kind of goldish look, cyanish, so it will rework, add some bluish. We'll go and hide control for the haze, and I want to take this down a little bit on a haze height, so we'll have it bluer sky on top, but with still nice haze right here on the bottom. Let's go to add cloud layer, and I will go to with middle level, so we'll create another cloud layer. We can preview a little bit. If you want, you can increase size and preview just a little bit better, so it's become larger. Okay, what I want to do here is take and make a little bit more whispery type. So we'll take coverage, pop up coverage a little bit higher. You can notice right here we'll start, but at the same time we'll take density, reduce density down, and sharpness reduce down. So overall it will also reduce some density, you can see, but it's give it this nice soft overall look to this. Okay, we can work also a little bit on the lighting. Let me go over function, find right here, and we'll look next on the lighting. Okay, let me go preview just a little bit. Just I think if we're going kind of maybe just slightly position this way. Okay, let me go and preview now, so we'll see with atmosphere and water. Okay, so right here we have it, our preview. Sky is still boring, so let's add additional layer of the cloud, just kind of add effect. Overall, we can also have it another trick, just add second sun, because I won't have it lights going right here, but we can add another one to have it very interesting effect to this. And actually we can go in light source, and we can add another sunlight. So you'll notice right here we have a second one. So and when we do, we can take this second sunlight, bring kind of almost, okay, let me just repositioning to right around here, so we can see it, and bring down So we'll have it sun just around that area. What it does, it will still provide us nice wrapping light around here, but at the same time, okay, right here, maybe we can have a very beautiful sunset. It's kind of in real life you need to have two suns for this, but with a digital environment, so we don't need it. It's kind of nice way to do it, and we'll have a nice beautiful reflection also. Let's do enable visible disk. Okay, we can also just try pop up a little bit bigger, see how well it will give it to us. And even in Photoshop we can add some flares to these sun flares, so it will create a very beautiful look. And this will create also nice balance of set. We have a light point here and some other right on the other side. Our original sun, we can still even move just slightly more to this side, so we can open and light up a little bit this area. Okay, and we can also bring just slightly higher now, right in this right here. I want to see, nope, it's too bright, so we want to actually bring maybe around 9, so it will give it golden look. We want to match a little bit right here light, but we don't want this visible disk at all. We want to hide this. In some cases, glow and atmosphere, we can click to reduce some of this haze, so it won't produce. But for the second sun, we want to be sure it's enabled as well for that one. Okay, let me go enable soft shadows, because this will give us nice wrapping. That's what I'm going after. And string, we can increase on that one and decrease some colorization. So let's do this way, just slightly right here. Okay, it's look okay. All the stuff. Let's disable light up atmosphere. You will notice we'll drop a little bit here, but we'll still bring nice effect on the surface. So it's what I want to see, how well our coloring will come at this point. Okay, and we can take first sun and bring just a little bit higher. So second sun, sorry. So let's go to this one, just bring maybe around here. It should bring more cyan colors. Let's reddish. Okay, let's preview. So I like how it's look. You just need maybe a little bit more lighting. So we'll go to first sunlight, re-enable the light up atmosphere, so it should bring us a little bit brighter. So it will have a nicer effect to this. Okay, we could take and reduce just slightly string on that one. Let's see if it will bring a little bit darker. Just keep it nice, those golden look. Okay, let's go back to the atmosphere, and I want to add another cloud. I will go add a little bit lower level one, so it will should put right here. Will increase density, but will at the same time reduce cover and pop-up sharpness. Normally you want on a lower clouds, you want more details add to this, so it will create kind of nice look on this. Okay, let's go to atmosphere overall. Okay, we'll look okay here. And actually pop-up haze, density, color a little bit. Okay, this color okay, lighting look okay here as well. Maybe just a little bit more glowing amount, so it will dissipating these far away. They will kind of start hiding, bring very interesting effect to this. And let's go in a sun and increase actually disk on a second the size of the disk for ours. So we can just leave it pop up here. Okay, I think this look very nice. And water. Now we want, because sun is going right here, we want pop up little bit waves back up, so we'll have distortions going right in this area. Okay, maybe leave it too yellowish. Let me go back to original sun and bring this angle just a little bit higher. It should remove some of this yellowish, but we still have it, this area. And I think let's preview one more time. Okay, so right here kind of doesn't look very realistically, this effect. I do like this area, so I think I need to go back to my lighting, this first sunlight, and actually move it a little bit back down, so we have better shadows, and also reduce overall, so we do have it just a little bit wrapping, but not as much as before, so it's creating a nice look. Now let's go back to the atmosphere. We have these lower level clouds, and on this one just take an altitude. Depth is how far they can go, so we can increase little bit depth on this, but take altitude slightly down, so we'll still have them on a ground kind of going. Okay, pop up a little bit on a coverage, just slightly readjusting so they will look kind of more interesting in a way. Okay, let's also try one more thing. So let's go to try just actually zoom in a little bit closer and reposition. I want to see a little bit back of this. Kind of, so because the reason we did all of this effect right here, okay, kind of maybe around right here. Okay, next what I want to do also, I noticed this terrain, our fractal terrain that on the back, it's a little bit too smooth. So I'm going to displacement and pop up back to 1000, so it will be higher. Okay, we also want to take and create this little bit sharper effects on this. So let's go ahead and set smaller, so maybe to 1. Okay, and roughness pop up that little bit back, so we'll have a little bit more rough look around there. Okay, so right here it's part that I'm most interested. It's waves. It's look okay. Also, I do like how the clouds come up now, so they're kind of touching up, maybe a little bit too much, just reduce, but I do like overall lighting on the clouds and the rocks and lighting right here. So I think this is ready for final render, so I'm stopping at this point. I do need to increase quality on some effects, so I will go to atmosphere quality and we'll increase this, is reduce some of the haze grayness, so we'll go pop up this just slightly. Let's go inside the clouds, and right here the quality is where I want to increase, because this is what make the grayness just on the cloud. So I pop up right here, and this one level should be okay. It's far away just a little bit, not that much on these clouds. We'll go inside the render. On render right here, we'll go to the quality, and I will bring this quality higher now. Okay, so next what I want to do, it is click lock aspect ratio and just go says about 2000 pixels. I think this will be okay for now. We could play a little bit with the camera settings, maybe set tilting, you know, kind of more one way or another. But I think if we just go straight, it will work just fine for this one. Just leave it like this. Okay, let's go ahead and save as incremental as a revision. And we're ready to render. And I'll go ahead and pause this tutorial. And after render is completed, we'll come back to this. Right here is our final render. And you can see we have a nice shimmering on the water waves with nice disturbance going through the reflection on the sun. The clouds look kind of more interesting effect. We add to our rocky island with a rock, small and big one, so they all mix together. Some nice materials. This is image you can work around, add maybe more rocks on the background, add some trees, plants. Overall, this is help give you some concept and inspiration. And I'm going record one more part when we take this image and a little bit more enhance inside the Photoshop to take to next step. So if you're interested in this, you can watch next part of this, or if you just work with Terragen and want to see, this is the final image out of the Terragen.